Welcome back to Final Cut Pro with the Fro. Today, I want to show you how you can isolate a color in a video clip using the tools inside of Final Cut Pro. So to get started, the first thing you need to do is find a color that you want to isolate in a clip. I'm going to choose the stop sign, the red color here. I don't want to have only this color to show up by the time the effect is done. So we're going to choose our color tools and then come down to here and choose a color board. Now with the color board selected, we're going to choose add a color mask. Now we get this little eyedropper here, and I like to zoom in a little bit so I can get a better view of what I'm looking at. So here we go, there's a stop sign. Now what you're gonna do is click and drag until you've selected the red area. Right about there looks good. To fix up this mask, what we're gonna do is hit outside on here, and then on our masters tab, this is the saturation. We're going to pull it all the way down. Now we get a better view of the color that we have isolated. And as you can see here on the sign, we have some of the red. So I don't want to select this. So what you're going to do is hold Alt. Now you get this little minus signal beside the eyedropper. And then we're going to click the area that we don't want to select. So I'm just going to come back and make the focus over here. So we're just focusing on this part, holding Alt and deselecting this. Now, as you can see, it has taken away the red in our stop sign. So that's not what I wanted to do. So what you can do is just hit Command Z to undo that. And to fix this, what we're going to do is add a shape mask. So down here, now we get the shape mask. I'm just going to zoom out so we can see it better. What I'm going to do with this is drag it over to the stop sign and now use these green circles to adjust the shape of the shape mask and fit it so it just goes around the stop sign. So now we have our shape mask just around here, so nothing outside of this circle will be affected and showing their color. So I'm just going to drag here to make sure. Now you can just click away so the mask goes away. And now when you play the clip back, you could see just the red of the stop sign is now showing. Okay, moving along to the next clip here. To do this effect, we're going to do the same thing. In our color controls, I'm going to come here, add a color board, add a color mask. Using the eyedropper, I'm gonna click and drag. Now you can see it's choosing the pink. I'm just trying to isolate the pink lettering. As you can see though, as I'm dragging, it's starting to select some of the skin tone. So that's okay. We're just gonna do as much as we can with this. And to add more selection to the color mask, what you can do is hold Shift and you can see we have a plus sign and just click on certain parts that haven't been selected. Go to outside. Drag the saturation all the way down on the master and you can see it still has a skin tone selected. So what we're going to have to do is add a shape mask over this. So to get that, we go down here, add shape, and then we can just try to fit this as best as we can to here. As you can see, as I drag too far, it starts to bring back the skin tone here. So we could just use this area to tighten that up. Click away. And now we'll play this back. And you can see it's just selected the pink color in the background. So on the last clip here, we can do the same thing again. What I'm going to aim to do is just keep the green of the lighthouse as the only color in the shot. So come up here, add a color board, add a color mask. Now we get our eyedropper. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on this one. Right there. And we're going to hold and drag out. And you can see as I go too far, it starts selecting the outsides. So I'm just going to drag in a little bit. Now holding Shift, I'm going to add some more color. So I think that looks pretty good there. I'm going to go back to fit. Select outside on our mask and drag the master down. Okay, and as you can see, it kind of looks a little dull. I'm going to add a mask over this again with the shape. Here we go. And come back to our color mask and click here so we can add that green back into the lighthouse. I'll play this back and you can see the green of the lighthouse is the only color that is present. So that's the color isolation effect inside of Final Cut Pro. If there's anything else you need to know about Final Cut Pro, let me know in the comments down below.